Hey guys, so I'm going to start to do a podcast. People are really happy here, but we're going to explore some ideas that some people usually aren't comfortable with, like leftism and things like that. And so we'll just see how this goes. So, let us see. So we see I was reading Aurora Riches from The Conquest of Bread. And it's very good. We in civilized societies are rich. Why then are the many poor? Why the painful drudgery for the masses? Why, even to the best paid workmen, this uncertainty for the morrow in the midst of all the wealth inherited from the past? And in spite of the powerful means of production, which could ensure comfort to all in return for only a few hours of daily toil? The socialists have said it and repeated it unwearingly. Daily they reiterate it, demonstrating it by the arguments taken from all the sciences. It is because all that is necessary for production, the land, the mines, the highways, machinery, food, shelter, education, knowledge, all have been seized by the few in the course of long story of robbery, enforced migration and wars, of ignorance and oppression, which has been the life of the human race before it had learned to subdue the forces of nature. It is because, taking advantage of alleged rights acquired in the past, these few appropriate today 2/3 of the products of human labor, and then squander them in the most stupid and shameful way. It is because, having reduced the masses to a point in which they have not the means of subsistence for a month, or even for a week in advance, the few only allow the many to work on condition of themselves receiving the lion's share. It is because these few prevent the remainder of men from producing the things that they need, and force them to produce not the necessary series of life for all, but whatever offers the greatest profits to the monopolists. This is the substance of all socialism. Take a civilized country. The forests which had once covered it had been cleared, the marshes drained, the climate improved. It has been made habitable. The soil, which bore formerly only a coarse vegetation, is covered today with rich harvests. The rock walls in the valleys are laid out in terraces and covered with vines bearing golden fruit. The wild plants, which yielded not but acrid berries or uneatable roots, have been transformed by generations of culture into succulent vegetables, or trees covered with delicious fruits. Thousands of highways and railroads furrow the earth and pierce the mountains. The shriek of the engine is heard in the wild gorges of the Alps, the Caucasus, and the Himalayas. The rivers have been made navigable, the coasts carefully surveyed, and are ease of access. Artificial harbors, laboriously dug out and protected against the fury of the sea, afford shelter to the ships. Whole generations that lived and died in misery, oppressed and ill-treated by their masters, and worn out by toil, have handed on this immense inheritance to our century. So what do you think that means? Well, I think that it means that all these people that now they gave to us something really special. They gave us a really good society, but who took away all of the stuff that we need as humans? All the monopolists, all the capitalists.